这个抢的，抢的，谁讲？我的，反正就是只有这个嘛，也要脱掉的。对对对对对对。是不是？梦须的多。他这早上开了吧？早搞的，看他半天不给他。啊。对，主要是光着，那是他不行。这有你让这去，他去没法呀。我们哎呀，说起来，
大家记着呀，要么那长毛都你啊，
我让人得，我早就走了。开始真是活着，没我们。
有嘛的？
If you like, let's go inside, and when we get a mic, we can come back out.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Kondiyan ki kandi kare na usuna ani saja di samal ngaz mima samal desh yugu yorwe sons ngaz Minnesota Twin Cities ne ani chuzo ni somji moda dan ne per de na nga France nyam do le kamyon na ngi songudo
humility. So religion may be different. Even to some people, non-believer. What Buddhist culture? Culture for peace. Culture for strong hearts. Culture for protection. That kind of culture is only ancient one. Not for today's world, very relevant.
So we must keep.
We must keep using that or guilty.
So
So that
Tibetan
Tibetan language
is very, very
is very extensive.
So
So younger one, Lampe more intention,
speak
speak Tibetan,
and
and read Tibetan.
that's very, very important.
That's very important.
You know,
Our Ganju
Tenju, about 300 volumes is should consider as a text for study. So
that I want to share with you.
thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.